J.P. Morgan, a name synonymous with wealth, power, and influence, was a titan of the Gilded Age who helped shape the financial and industrial landscape of the United States. This documentary will unveil the hidden details of J.P. Morgan's life, exploring the man behind the myth and the intricate web of power he wove. Early life, privilege and preparation. Born in 1837 in Hartford, Connecticut, John Pierpont Morgan grew up in a family of privilege. His father, Junius Spencer Morgan, was a successful banker with connections in Europe. J.P. Morgan was groomed from an early age to inherit and expand his father's financial empire. His education at prestigious institutions such as the English High School in Boston and the University of Göttingen in Germany gave him a solid grounding in mathematics, languages, and finance. Building a financial empire. Morgan's rise to power began in earnest in the 1870s when he partnered with Philadelphia banker Anthony Drexel to form Drexel, Morgan & Company. The firm specialized in financing railroads, which were the lifeblood of the American economy at the time. Morgan's keen ability to analyze markets and his strategic use of capital enabled him to consolidate failing railroads into profitable ventures. This consolidation not only saved the railroads but also allowed Morgan to exert significant control over the industry. One of the lesser-known aspects of Morgan's financial empire was his use of insider knowledge and influence. He often acted as both a lender and a consultant, a dual role that gave him unprecedented access to corporate secrets. For example, during the Panic of 1893, Morgan used his influence to stabilize the economy by orchestrating massive loans to the federal government. While publicly lauded as a savior of the economy, privately, he profited handsomely from these transactions. Personal life. The man behind the mogul. While J.P. Morgan's public life was meticulously curated, his personal life was shrouded in mystery. Known for his imposing physical presence, with a nose disfigured by a skin condition known as rhinophema, Morgan was a figure of both fascination and intimidation. He was an avid art collector, amassing one of the most significant private collections in the world, which he later bequeathed to institutions such as the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Morgan's relationships were also complex. While he was married to Frances Tracy Morgan and had 4 children, his extramarital affairs were an open secret among his social circle. These relationships reveal a man who was both deeply private and intensely human, struggling to reconcile his public image with his personal desires. The Panic of 1907, a turning point. One of the most significant events in Morgan's career was the Panic of 1907, a financial crisis that threatened to collapse the U.S. economy. Morgan stepped in as a de facto central banker, using his resources and influence to stabilize the markets. He famously locked a group of bankers in his library until they agreed to a rescue plan. While Morgan's actions were widely praised, they also highlighted the vulnerabilities of an economy reliant on private individuals for stability. This crisis ultimately led to the creation of the Federal Reserve in 1913, an institution designed to prevent such dependence on private financiers. A hidden detail often overlooked is Morgan's opposition to the Federal Reserve. He viewed it as a challenge to his power and influence, preferring a system where he could remain the ultimate arbiter of financial stability. J.P. Morgan died in 1913, leaving behind a legacy that continues to influence the financial world. His firm, J.P. Morgan & Company, evolved into what is now J.P. Morgan Chase, one of the largest and most influential banks in the world. However, his legacy is not without controversy. Critics argue that his monopolistic practices stifled competition and concentrated wealth in the hands of a few. One of the most intriguing hidden details of J.P. Morgan's life is his role in international finance. Morgan's firm was instrumental in financing European governments during times of war, including the issuance of bonds for the British and French during World War I. This global reach of his financial empire set the stage for the interconnected world of modern finance. In today's world, Morgan's legacy raises important questions about the balance between private wealth and public good. His life serves as a case study in the complexities of power, influence, and responsibility, offering valuable lessons for a new generation of leaders. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more historical documentaries.